These two men have been working on some of the most complex watches in the world, from Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, Richard Mille, and also Hublot, and many, many more. And also the newest brand, Urban Jurgensen. And today, we'll present their own watch. Let's get into it. So today I have on the show Stefan and Romain. Thank you so much for coming to Zurich.
Thank you very much for your invitation. Since then, finally.
Yeah, exactly. We've known each other for quite a few years now.
5 years.
We've seen each other on GPAG awards, on dinners, lunches.
Every time.
And we always spoke about, showing your watch on this channel. And I'm very happy that you took the time and came to Zurich, so thank you so much. We have quite a few models here, different variations. But also what I'm very excited about, and I didn't expect this, is actually your school watches. So, Romain and Stefan, how did you guys meet? What was the first point of, let's say, you guys meeting and maybe saying like, yeah, we could work together. This is, this could work.
The first time I meet Stefan in WOSTEP in Fougères. I have made the same formation on the school.
6 years ago. After the day during the formation, we could stay. We were able to stay after the day of working, after the studying. And usually it was both of us who stayed after class.
To research more and talk.
Yeah, research more, talking, because we were happy to be able to use the machine, to talk about watchmaking, to find people with who we can share this passion.
Same passion.
So that's where we started to get along well.
And you also had different careers up to the point of making your own watch. Like I said, you work for some of the biggest watch brands in the world, some of which we can talk about, some of which we actually can't really disclose. So after WOSTEP, where did you go?
In 57th Street in New York, in Manhattan.
Very cool.
I work from after-sales service. In the big after-sales service, we work from AP, Rolex, Richard Mille. And there is lots of many beautiful brands with diamond, gold, and New York style. And so it's my first work on my career, and it was very impressive for me because my chief gave me all possibility. First day I work on the AP. First day after the school, once a week before I have the diploma.
So they just drop you into water, basically.
Yes,
swim. Huh?
You're sure? Yes, sure. You're a watchmaker. Okay.
What was the favorite watch you ever worked on?
Yes, my favorite watch. It's weird, but it's vintage, And I work on the 62, 63 Rolex Daytona.
And Stefan, you, after WOSTEP, what was your journey?
The WOSTEP formation, usually it's for after-sales service, but I'm more into movement, mechanism, and everything, so that's why I decided to go to Switzerland. So I very hard to find a job at that time, and Celita opened the door for me, so I was happy to find at least somewhere to work, even if everyone told me, yeah, you will see it's very like the army. I've been in the army, so it was like, okay, no problem for me. So I just stayed 8 months there. After I went to a subcontractor working for different brands, and now I'm at Urban Jurgensen, so I'm very happy because it was really my goal to work for an independent watchmaker with the finishing, with everything, where we can take time for doing stuff, and it's the case, so that's why I'm really thrilled about this.
So these are both the same, or are they different, or can you choose what finishing you create, or what's the process of...
During our formation, we need to create some parts on this watch. So the stem, tige de remontoir, is made on the typical technique with the
hand lathe.
With the lathe, yeah.
Because we have to machine a lot of components for the winding stem, also the balance stuff, but so with the hand lathe, so it's very hard, and it's also the parts of the examination. So that's why you have to succeed this. And at the end, it's really the school watch is done, at our time, it was done in parallel to the formation, because if you can succeed to finish it, okay, you can then have it, but not everyone finished the school watch. The school watch, it was for teaching us, how to make components, how weak is it, so that's why you have to be careful and very cautious when you take components, when you manipulate them, and it's also for teaching us the basics of the finishing.
Many people, if he want, he can propose this watch on a COSC certification for chronometry, and it's good for us because we have make hairspring and stuff handmade.
We had to make the curve, the terminal curve. So we made the balance stuff.
And it's cost certified. So
3 out of 12 people.
So the first watch is here. Donc, so the first prototype, our watch. So we have the project when I was in New York. Steph, it was in Switzerland. And on the past, on the school, we have the focus to make one things together, but watch, sure. And when I was in New York, and I have the project for being independent, Stefan too, and we have fun on the Hudson River. I remember I was in the Hudson River. I say, Stefan, I want to come back in France for make one thing.
During the watchmaking school, I made one internship at Olivier Maury workshop. He was at that time developing his tourbillon, his caliber. And so we got along very well. And so when I was in La Chaux-de-Fonds, so I keep on going to his workshop. We see each other, and I used to help him on his work and everything. And he told me, yeah, if you're a friend, because I told him that, yeah, with Romain, we had the idea of doing something. So like everyone, we wanted to start with the ETA 64. But then he told me, yeah, if you work some stuff for me, in exchange I can give you some kits for doing your stuff. So that's why I talked about to Romain about this, and so we started doing some stuff for Olivier, and at night we started to work on this project.
We have the movement stuff. We work on the machine, the hauser. We make the hands, the decoration, and for the case. We have the limitless because we don't have designer. We make the design on my table on my salon, and we make one case in gold because it was less expensive for us in gold one case on casting, and there is 100 gram of gold.
Yeah, it's a lot. So, it's not cheap as well. Especially when you start out. Huh?
But because also, and we really were not aware about the independent watchmaking world. I mean, we just knew that we wanted to make a watch. We knew the big brands because we made also the same internship at Lange & Söhne, we had. So we know a little bit, okay, what's done, how it's done, the good stuff, but we really didn't know about independent watchmaking.
Yeah.
And so we came with this. After it's like Marc-Christian Perronnet who called us, because there was the first edition of Time to Watches, the fair, watchmaking fair. So we were there, and it's where we realized and we started to get to know the independent watchmaking world. So because we see the other pieces from other guys and the other watchmakers, we're like, okay, it's nice, the stuff. And say, well, this is our prototype. And when we saw their prototypes, it was like finished watch. I mean, like, what? It's a prototype, this one. So I don't see no scratches, no stuff. The game changer was a collector came. Said, okay, so tell me the story about this. What's this? Okay. So we say a story, say, make this watch and everything. So, okay, what's the price? So at that time, also the same. The price, we didn't count the hours we spent, things we made. We just saw, okay, it's tourbillon.
What made sense, yeah.
Tourbillon, gold case, hand finishing. We saw the prices were between 60,000 and 100,000. So we say, okay, we say 80,000. But it was really like this. And the collector was like, 80 for this, and it's true now when we see this. Okay, it's a prototype, but even say it was like 80 for this. I say I'm used to other stuff for this price, and I was like, okay, who? And it was like, yeah, you know, I have Acrilia, Romain Gauthier, Carré, and we were like, say you have all of this. I mean, because we know it's hard to have all of this independence, and say you have all of this. Say, can you show me some pictures, because we're really interested. And next week he sent us a message and he gave us a meeting with, say, yeah, okay, let's meet and I will show you my pieces and we will see some watchmakers. So thanks to him, and it's been on like 6 months, but he showed us a lot of watches. So we saw real, I mean, when we put our watch next, I was like, wow, okay, we're so far from it. Yeah, the price also. So we saw Rogé, Carré, Vianney, everyone. And Romain Gauthier was really the one who helped us for the project. Because, so we were visiting his workshop with some collectors and everything. and he waited the people to leave, and then he called us, say, okay, guys, now we just between us.
Yeah.
So, okay, come, we talk about your piece. Say, okay, so he talked about the proportions, he talked about the finishing, like it's too industrial, about the matter, the color, the depth, and everything we have to. So he really gave us a lot of advices, and that's how after we came with the new
Yeah.
project.
Is it the same as this one? The movement?
Yeah, this one, yeah. It's the same as this one.
There is a big difference when I pick them both up.
Yeah,
With
because
the finishing, the construction, the depth, like you said. So if you look at these side by side, you can clearly see that this is almost like the stock movement with a
really,
bit of design. And this has a lot of thoughts and design cues into it. So tell me, how does it start? Do you get like a base movement, you refinish it, or you create the bridges yourself, or what's the process? How do you come from this to this, and let's say just on the movement side?
This movement was more industrial, so we want to trade depth, and on the same machine we cut lots of parts of movements. We keep the plate and change the bridge.
The main plate and the bridges all in one plate, and you have to choose the cut you will make.
Yeah.
So it was this one. So after we had the advices from Romain Gauthier, so we understood that we had to change everything. But the problem is the different, the gear train, everything, the positioning of everything. We can't really make nice cuts. I mean, like independent with big finishing, flashing and everything. So we had to change a lot of stuff. But that's where we understood that we should have our own movement, but it was too expensive. I mean, we already spent too much of our money on this one. So we say, okay, how can we modify from this one? So for the prototype for this one is the one we spend so much hours on this one, because we really machined everything. We just keep the gear train, the barrel, the cage, the winding system. Okay, we keep this, and now we have to make this because we can pay for a new construction, but we will keep the components and change the main plate and bridges. So I had to make everything from raw, from brass. So thanks to Olivier, we had the machine for doing this. A lot of failures, a lot of fails, and hours of tears and sweat for us doing something like this, which is working. And once it was done, like, okay, so we made some renders, some 3D renders on Instagram. Thanks to this, we have sold, it was crazy, with some watches on just by Instagram, without seeing people, just by renders and showing some clips of us working. So we say, okay, so we then had the money to pay for, to make the main plates and part of the bridges. So we still had to make the finishing, but at least, yeah. So after we had this one.
It's beautiful.
Like, okay, it's the finished version of this one. And then again, some issue with this one was the case. Okay, it's a big case. So yeah, but we're like, and then thanks to Hervé Schlurter, because he's in Bienne, so I'm also in Bienne too.
Love his
so
watch.
I mean, for me, he's the boss, really, because he's making everything. I can see, I witness with my eyes, and he gave us a lot of advices also for changing the case, and also the movement, because some components we've seen after the time, like the click, was not working very well.
Yeah, and I see you. I've never seen this shape of click.
Yeah, yeah. That's why, because it's not working. So that's why that's why you don't see it. That's why you had to change it. That's why we had to change it.
It's very hard to wind.
And so now we change. So we change for the case, the shape of the case, for something.
I see it's more subtle, yeah.
Yeah, something smaller. We try to get the same for the contrast of the finishing for the case.
It's not a monoblock anymore, basically.
Yeah. Very massive on the wrist and everything. So for sure, it's more, and also the diameter now it's 39. It was 40.
So this is now the final.
Yeah, final. Just the crown, because if you can see, the crown is still too small.
Yeah. But the sound is nice, huh?
Yeah. That's why also we worked on this for the click, because we learned, thanks to the collectors, that they like the usually like the pocket watches and everything. Of course. Here.
You put the click on the left side here now.
And you can see it's going under, so we can still see the.
It's very cool, very 3D, huh? It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, great job, guys. Huh? This looks like a final product now, yeah. with the with the 3-part case.
So this one is still a working piece because now we also have to know how to work with once it's finished, in which step you. This one is for selling. This one is not for this one.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool on the Rolex.
Yeah. What's the case size of the finish?
39.
That's perfect.
39 and 11. I mean 10.8.
Beautiful.
Thickness.
So it's a concave bezel, polished. I see the lugs also have nice beveling on the side and brushing. It's beautiful, man. It's a cool looking watch, huh?
Thank you.
And the dial, who makes the dial? You guys make it yourself, or?
The dial is made by Comblemin from Caribbean.
Yeah, a young watchmaker.
Yes, and it's very cool from him to manufacture our dial because it's very hard for independent watchmaker to find a little 10 parts, you know.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
very hard.
small amount of, because when we wanted first to have a dial, we looked for it, but if you don't order a lot of dials, like, you can have something. But yeah, because of our budget, we need only like 2-3 dials for starting. And thanks to Comblemin, it's true, they can make this. So thanks to Kai.
And it's also great quality, huh?
Yeah,
Because
sure.
you could probably find smaller manufacturers, but then the quality might be not so good.
Yeah, we've tried a couple others, and yeah, it's true. So the center part, it's laser engraved, and
the logo and the name. Huh?
Yeah, and also the texture you can see.
Yeah.
And it's really well done. The cut
it's laser engraved in the texture.
So that's why it's hard to find someone doing a good.
Of course. And the indexes are applied?
Yeah.
Applied and polished, huh? And I love your hands as well.
Thank you. So these ones are fully machined by us. So we make first the hand, the plank, and after the cannon, we add it.
So I love the single arm of the tourbillon because the Mori is double, and I like the single one because I don't see this actually. Plus you made it flat, and is it a black polish?
Yeah.
Or mirror polish? Black polish, huh?
This is a working piece, so I know with your big shots, you won't see it black as black polish as it should be for this one.
No,
it will be on the purchase pieces, but yeah, this one you will see some scratches for sure, but because we have disassembled. Yeah, but this is also the learning, because okay, now we've made the watch, but what you have to learn also is, when you have finished components, okay,
to clean them as well.
Yeah, cleaning, but also which step you put the jewels on, which step you put the screw on. I mean, you have to learn also all of this, because when you put the jewel, there's some matter going out. So there's a lot of way also of working, so of thinking of how you assemble it and everything. So
and it's a very long component, you know, a long bridge. Yeah. So for black polish, for long immersion is hard.
But also on the back, huh? I mean the arm from the other side is beautiful, and you have
it's hammered for the base.
Yeah, the base is hammered.
Yeah, hammered, and then the same polished, and
you created like multiple levels as well, huh?
Yeah, so we listened to Romain, and that's why we still haven't had the chance to invite him to thank him for all his advices, because it really made the change. I mean.
No, he's a great guy.
Also told us the jewels to make it bigger, because so that's why we had to change a lot of stuff.
Big jewels are nice. I agree. I see
and
it.
How to say bomb?
It's all jewels.
Yeah, I see it with Peterman Bedak.
Yes, for the barrel.
They love to do it as well. So
sure.
Exactly.
Really love the timepieces, and also them.
And the barrel wheel you also finish yourself, or?
Yeah. So we learned. I mean, it's you want to Luc Monet.
Luc Monet from Triple Colimaçonnage.
Yes. He teach us how to use it.
Luc Monet is also
1 week.
Luc Monet is also somebody who I want to have on the channel. It's like a behind the scenes guy.
Yeah. He's crazy. He's really a genius, and but he's so humble, so chill with this. And
I never met him, but I just heard stories.
I know
and everybody kind of works with him, so it's cool.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He makes tools, teaches people
everything,
concepts.
Tools, finishing, watch is really.
It's very cool. And you also choose very wide beveling, which I love. So on the bridge, the main bridge here, and also all the arms here, very wide and just 45-degree beveling. Huh?
Yeah, we like, because we inspired from, which we like Acrivia. They are known for their big anglage, but very laid, okay, there is bomb. So, but we think for this design, because you see it's very straight lines and everything. So that's why we thought that it's better to have flat and 45 degrees.
Looks awesome.
angulation. Yeah.
I mean, I like it a lot because I don't see it often at all. I'm thinking always in my head when I see a watch.
We like
Berthoud, yeah. I shot quite a few so far. Quality-wise, the best in terms of cleaning watches.
Yeah, Ferdinand Berthoud.
It makes my life easy, for sure. And
sorry.
So now this is gonna be great as well. I see it's already gonna be nice. What's the strategy and the goal here? What's the pricing? How many have you sold, let's say, so far? And what's your biggest market? I mean, I know this is not a mass-produced product, but what was basically the market which resonated the most with you so far? Collectors from where?
So from now we make only 10 pieces. The 10 first piece was sold, and
Congrats.
now there is 10 pieces. Five.
I mean, we make total of 20 pieces. 10 were subscriptions that we sold at 25,000 euro.
Yeah.
Because we are based in France. 25,000 euros, and the others are 39. So excluding taxes, the both prices. And now we have left 4 pieces for this one.
Nice.
And most of the collectors are from Europe, because we have Norway, Austria, 3 from Switzerland,
yes.
2 from France, some from States and Asia.
Very cool. So I'm happy to show this watch because our audience is very worldwide. So I know people from everywhere will see this video, and I'm excited to also see what you guys think about the watch, and the guys as well, you know. So what's available is basically this model with, can people customize the movement or the dial, or, because I see you have a few dials here as well.
Yeah, because
what's the process?
Yeah, the colors can be, I mean, the colors you have here, so blue, black, rose gold, and gray for this one. It's the people who ordered these colors. I mean, we are free for the movement or for the dials to, they choose the color. I mean, we don't have like, it's their choice. It's hard for us to send samples, because sometimes it's hard to, because when you choose a color, it reflects different in real because of the finishing. So we can't really send a full dial to say, okay, can you confirm this one? But yeah, it's free for color choosing. And
39,900 euros.
29,000.
Yeah, 9,000. Very cool. I think it's a good price. I mean, for the amount of work you put in.
Yeah,
so, you know, it's. I think in today's market, I think it's more than fair.
Yeah, so we know it's not our movement, but the work done on it.
I mean, even with the click and the beveling and the.
But everything is done.
Design.
I mean, so the main plate is done by DB Concepts in La Chaux-de-Fonds. So it's a friend of us. The bridges are done by DB8. It's near Neuchâtel. They do a really good job, so it's really easier to make the finishing thanks to them. The die by Comblimine, the hands it's done by us. So and the case it's done by Stila. They make a really nice job, because the same. First we didn't know the case where to go and everything, and Stila is really nice because they have their own constructor, so we can adjust and everything. So no, it's really nice for the case. And the strap will be from Jean Rousseau in France.
Yeah, nice.
So that's why, I mean, everything is really, I mean, we are really transparent from what we're doing.
You guys work with
because this one, we know we don't do a lot of stuff for this one, excepting assembling the finishing and stuff, and for the hands. But we hope that this one will help us for the next model we are already working on to make most of the components by yourself. Yeah.
Perfect. So what's coming next for you guys? Because you started with a tourbillon, which is very difficult. What's the next step for you, and when is it coming, maybe as well?
So next step, I don't know if it's secret or not.
No, you can talk. It's okay.
Our next step.
Nobody will see this.
We want. Okay, thank you. Cut the video.
It's between us.
We'll become watchmakers soon.
Yeah, exactly. I'll do it first.
No, for next step, we want our manufacturer movement, our own movement, and we work on deep second.
Dead beat second.
Dead beat second.
Yeah, very cool.
And it's possible we can work too with a cylindrical hairspring.
Oh yes.
I mean, Then there's already 2 companies selling, already done the cylindrical hairspring.
Okay.
But we would like
Moser, Precision Engineering.
Precision Engineering, and the other one I don't remember the name. They're already done, cylindrical or spherical, already done. But we would like, because we want to make watchmaking. We want to have the watchmaking techniques we like and we love. So we would like to make it. I mean, starting from a flat one.
Yeah.
Counting, make the terminal curve, starting curve, so we're not sure we can make it. We are trying to. I mean, this is our goal.
So it's going to be a deadbeat second with a hopefully cylindrical hairspring.
So there will be a cylindrical
for sure.
hairspring for sure. But we hope we will be able to construct it to make it.
Wow.
Really make it. So
cool.
we hope. We don't know.
And visible probably on the dial, hopefully.
Yeah, because when we want to make off-center dial, and it's very hard to find information about this, because the few watchmakers doing this, when I ask them, they either don't want to share their results, or they just wish us good luck.
Yeah.
So it's a good challenge for us, but that's what we like.
Of course.
You see, that's what we like also, because we are not rushing with the time or something like this.
When is what's the process now of this new model? When is it coming out? Hopefully.
We are already working on the construction with the Shona 10. She's the one helping us a lot with this, and also so we're already thinking about the design. Is already almost done, and working on already machining some of the components.
Maybe launching like the visuals next year.
Well, we'd like the end of next year. We would like to have it.
Awesome.
So maybe see you next year.
Exciting, yeah, no, for sure.
we hope it would be nice.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome, even if it's only a prototype.
Yes. Now we know. Now we know. Before it's true, we were scared, but now we know that people know to make the difference between prototypes and the final product.
And on my channel, we've shown many prototypes, and then people follow the Watchmaker's journey on Instagram, and they see how the final version looks, and they know what's the difference.
Yeah, because we've seen also because we see very nice, the one I really love is from Haute.
Yeah.
His tourbillon was so clean, so nice, so and the shots. Yeah, really. So.
Remy Cool's as well, the first one he made.
No, so that's why it's what scares us for sure. We say, wow, so we can show prototypes over there.
You can. You're in safe hands here. I mean, Roman and Stefan, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm really happy to see you here, and looking forward to shooting the watches. Guys, let me know in the comment section below what you think about the watches, which is your favorite dial, and also follow them on your Instagram channel. They will share more of the new project, so you guys can see the brand basically developing, which is always very exciting for me as well. So again, guys, thank you again.
Thank you.
Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.